Hey guys, this is Ashley, and today I want to show you how to cut out and fold your Conversation Starter Cootie Catcher, and maybe we'll talk just briefly about how and why you would even use one of these. So it comes printed out on a sheet of paper, and what you want to do first is just to cut around the outside edge of the Cootie Catcher square. So I'm going to do that really quickly. And the cutting doesn't have to be, perfectly precise, but you do want to get it just as close to the outside line as you can. Okay, so we cut that out. I'll get rid of these scraps. And so now you should have a square. And what you want to do first is just fold the square in half. Doesn't matter, where you start or whatnot. Just fold it in half. And everything you do, every fold you make, you do want to make a nice crease. Then you're going to fold it in half again. And also on your folding, you do want to try to be as precise as possible. Get it as close as you can while you're folding. Okay, so you folded it twice in half, and now you're going to open it back up and turn it so print side is down. The blank side of the paper should be up, and what you want to do is fold each corner of the square into the center. So fold it back on itself. Taking your time, getting a good crease, getting it all the way to the center. Maybe that so you can see it. And I'm sorry about the quality of this footage. I don't have a lot of equipment, and I've got it rigged up right now. Alright, last fold. See, as you can, I don't know if you can see here very closely, I kind of was talking and folding at the same time, which is dangerous. I shouldn't do two things at one time, but you want to try to avoid edges overlapping like that. I mean, it's not going to be a deal breaker, but if you're very precise in your folding, it'll make it easier. Okay, so now I folded all these corners in, and then I'm going to flip the entire thing over and just repeat the corner folding process. Going to take each corner and fold it in. Making sure to make those creases, get it as neatly folded as possible. Okay, so again, you've taken and folded these in, and now what you do is just fold it in half, and it should naturally kind of want to do that. You just want to fold it in half. Then you stick your thumb and your pointer finger of each hand in here, and this one's being difficult. Sorry, let me... Okay, and that is a cootie catcher. That is an elementary school, maybe even middle school throwback right there. And just about paper, this right here, I'm not even sure what brand it is, but it's probably the cheapest thing I could find at Walmart. And it works. You saw that I had a little bit of trouble getting it to pop open. Once you get it to pop open that first time, it's fine. I haven't tried it, so I can't say for sure, but I do not imagine that like a regular thick cardstock would work, but I have tried it on like a heavier resume paper, and that actually worked really well, or just any, just a standard high quality printer paper works fine. Now of course it's not going to hold up for years like a laminated or even a cardstock product would, but this should be fine for what you'll do with it. Now, and then you just use your fingers to move it. So what do I use these for? Currently, right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my oldest son, he has ADHD, and he's on the autism spectrum. And what we use these for, as the title of this product is called, is Conversation Starters. And it's just a great way to practice starting a conversation by asking questions. And some skills, that you use when playing with these cootie catchers, you're showing interest in another person by asking a question, and then in turn you're listening. It allows you to practice taking turns back, the natural back and forth of a conversation, following directions, and then also, you can extend it to appropriate eye contact, facial expressions, your voice inflection, all of those things that are an important part of a conversation. And then on the flip side, the student or the child that you're working with can also be the one that's asked the question, and they can practice talking appropriately about a topic, staying on topic, and things like that. So there are many ways you can play with a cootie catcher. You can spell your name, things like that. But just a simple way, and it can be done in groups, it can be done just partners. It can even be done, teacher student, if you wanted it for the teacher to have more hands on, I guess more of a direct, guided process. But so let's say I'm playing with my son, and I'm student A. I'm the one that's going to hold, and I'm going to manipulate the cootie catcher, and I will be the one asking the question. And so my son will pick, let's say he picks blue. So I will go blue, B-L-U-E. And I don't know if you can see, those are the numbers that he sees, and he picks 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now he's got those numbers, and he gets to pick one of these numbers, and he picks 4. So we're going to look under 4, and it says, what is your favorite thing to do? So me as student A will ask student B, what is your favorite thing to do? And then they will respond. Now, I can't interrupt as soon as he starts talking and says, well, my favorite thing is to play with Legos. I need to listen and really take in what that person has to say. So, again, this was just a brief explanation, demonstration. As you can, excuse me. As you can see here, I'm the acronym mom. My store is on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I will link that below. I have a printable of several of these. This particular cootie catcher is what is your favorite. There are others, if you could, what would you do if, tell me about. So again, that's just an example, and I'm not going to do it here, but you can take a piece of paper the old school way and fold your own cootie catcher. There are actually videos up here you can search on YouTube. And if you just want to if you're a parent and just want something you can do with your child, just fold a cootie catcher and write up there your own, come up with your own little questions. And you don't have to do colors or numbers. You can do symbols, and like I said, you can spell the letters in the person's name. It's limitless the way you can customize this to use. All right, thanks, and everybody have a great day.